Maintain the breath steady, fluid, slow, and deep. Bring your focus on your chest as you relax the shoulders. Bring your focus to your belly as you grow your spine taller. Maintain that breath nice and slow through the nose. See if you can observe the sounds around you with a sense of curiosity, acceptance. Try not to judge whatever that might be. Continue breathing deeply through the nose and through the mouth. Exhale. Bring your palms together in the center of your heart. Gently bow your head forward. And set an intention for your practice. So you can move and breathe with focus, draining all the worries and trusting in the process. And take this moment to flow with the breath, to rest the mind, and to connect to your body. Take one more breath in here. Release that intention to the universe, to your God, to your energies, and release your hands and gently open your eyes. Welcome, guys. Here's the strap. So if you have a strap or a veil or a towel, what we're going to do, we're going to extend this strap in front of us with your hands a little wider. If you don't have a strap, try to have an imaginary strap, which requires a little bit more of coordination. So we're going to take a full inhale, reach the arms overhead, and then slowly as you exhale, you're going to reach the hands behind you all the way back down. So we've done this in the past. I'm going to sit back to the side so you can continue observing. Take an inhale, arms overhead, and just kind of let the shoulders relax as you breathe. And as you exhale, bring the hands forward and down. See if you can close your eyes and take 3 rounds on your own. Full inhale, all the way up. As you start exhaling, nice and slow, you might have to open the arms a little wider to feel the stretch in the front of your shoulders and your chest. And then come back to center again, inhale. And exhale, forward and down. 2 more like that. Just feel the shoulders, breathe in, inhale. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, forward and down. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale, forward and down. Last half. Inhale up. And exhale, forward and down. That was that for the strap. So we're gonna place it out to the side. And then we're gonna do eagle arms on the right. So right arm comes on top of the left. So remember you have the option to hug yourself in here or reach in the palms all the way up. So as you press the elbows forward and up, see if you can drop the top of the shoulders down. I'm trying to lean back, inhale. And then as you exhale, bring the shoulders to the right. A little twist on the spine, navel towards the spine, skull towards the back. And bring the shoulders and elbows to the center and twisting to the left. So you're gonna feel perhaps a little bit more stretch on the right scapula here, the shoulder blades, and come back to center. Inhale, slowly and gently undo the arms, small circles in here, switch direction, opposite side, so left on top of the right. And just notice the subtle differences between either left and right. Adjust the neck, longer neck, and twist into the right a little bit here. You should feel a little bit more stretch on the left side of your upper back. And then slowly come back to center, and as you exhale, twist into the left. And just observe where the tension, perhaps the breath starting to feel compromised, lengthen. And then slowly come back to center and release the hands by your side. You shake the shoulders. I feel new already. Take an inhale, reach the arms overhead. Interlace those fingers and flip the palms up as you squeeze the elbows in. A little side bend, leaning to the right. Open the chest, look up. And inhale, come back to center. Take a moment here. Deep inhale, grow taller. As you exhale, side bend to the left. Open the chest up and look up. And inhale, come back to center, release the hands by your side. And now walk the hands in front of you. So the idea as you forward fold here is to maintain an open chest so we don't round the upper back, creating tension and stress on the lower back. We want to open the chest as you walk your hands, anchors through the hips. So the idea is to feel a little bit of the hip stretching here. So if this is where you are today, that's fine. Some of you have blocks at home. Maybe you can rest your hands on top of blocks. Some of you have more open hips and maybe you can come all the way a little closer. But remember, try to keep the chest open and forward. One more breath in. And as you exhale, come back to center. You ready to move? Let's go into downward facing dog. So take your time to find your downward facing dog. This is your first inversion, so it might feel a little bit tight in the back of the legs, so feel free to bend the knees. Feel free to push the floor away with your hands and your feet to help you grow taller through the hips. And as you let the head drop, try to keep that lengthen of the seat bones and the crown of the head, so the head is still strong. Scoop your belly towards the spine and continue to lift through the hips. One more inhale and one full exhale. One more breath in and full exhale. Let's test the strength. Inhale, look forward, find your first plank. You might have to wiggle your feet back as you bring the shoulders above the rest. Press the knuckles, press your fingertips so that wrists are not taking all the weight. Puff the upper back and lift through the thighs and exhale back to downward facing dog. Two more rounds. Inhale, look forward. As you start exhaling, one exhale, find your plank. Once you're done with your exhale, take a full inhale. And exhale, lifting the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Use your legs, guys. Inhale, look forward. As you exhale, find your plank. Full breath in here. And then exhale back to downward facing dog. Have some salutation. Take an inhale, look forward. Option one, bend the knees, bring the feet together, and then slowly walk. And option two, jump to the top of your mat. As you come into the top of your mat, come halfway up, inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, lengthening through the spine, opening the heart. And then as you exhale, release the crown of the head for Uttanasana, forward fold. Look in between your knees, bring your gaze up to the thighs. Inhale, come all the way up to standing, reaching the arms overhead, touch your palms and look up. Exhale, slowly, gently, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Scooping your belly so your hips are growing up as you drop down. Full inhale, come all the way up. Strong feet grounding you down as you reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. As you exhale, bend the knees, drop your palms. Right foot reaches all the way back to drop the knee for low lunge. Grab a blanket if you need to. Arms overhead, inhale. We're gonna start moving a little bit faster. Exhale, hands down. Step forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, low lunge on the left side. So we're gonna step back, drop the left knee. Find your low lunge, and as you inhale, arms overhead. Front knee on top of the front heel, guys. Exhale, hands down. Step back to downward facing dog. One long inhale. Full on exhale. Option one, feet together. Option two, you jump as you come into your exhale. Walk to the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Bring the hands behind you. Clasp your hands, knuckles towards the back. Halfway up with a little bit of shoulder stretch. As you exhale, drop the head, keeping the hands together, shoulder stretch, forward fold. Inhale, release the hands, come all the way up to standing, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Same sequence, opposite side. We're gonna start with the left foot back for low lunge. So left foot reaches back. Dropping the knees, settle your alignment, strong core, arms overhead, inhale. Exhale, hands down. Step forward, Uttanasana, forward fold. Strengthening your glutes in here. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, low lunge, right foot back. Try to land that back foot with control instead of dropping completely like a potato bag. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, step back into downward facing dog. That's it, guys. Just a little bit of movement, a little bit of energy and heat. Take one full breath. Long exhale. Let's take two sun salutation. A. Bring your feet together. Inhale. Bend the knees as you exhale. Walk or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, forward fold. You got this. Inhale, come all the way up, arms overhead. Long exhale, dropping, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, palms down, stepping back into your plank. So walk one foot at a time. Full inhale in plank. Option one for Chaturanga, dropping the knees. Option two, go for it. Chaturanga Dandasana, nice and slow, hogging your reps. And then full inhale for up dog or cobra. Strong legs, exhale back to downward facing dog. One full inhale, bring your feet together. As you exhale, walk or jump to the top. Long inhale once you arrive, lengthen your spine. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up, looking, touching your palms. Exhale, forward fold. Just feeling the entire body from head to toe. Inhale, lengthen halfway up. And exhale, find your plank. Second round. Deep inhale in plank. Exhale, Chaturanga, option one, knees down. Nice and slow. Full inhale for up dog or cobra. And scooping the belly back to downward facing dog. Take 2 rounds of breath just for you to check in with yourself. How are you feeling? How's the energy? Do you feeling tired already? Do you feel energetic? How's your breath? There's no perfection in yoga. It's all about self-exploration. Whatever you feel is completely valid. So don't judge it, just go with it. One sun salutation A, because I want to build a lot of heat in your body before we go into our rest of the practice. So take an inhale, bring your feet together, look forward, prepare a strong landing. If you're jumping, walk or jump to the top of your mat. Full inhale, lengthening halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up, arms overhead. As you exhale, bend the knees, Utkatasana, chair pose. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. As you exhale, palms down, stepping back into your plank, strong upper back, strong core and legs. Exhale, slow Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale, back to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up and back. Square your hips, look forward, bring that right foot in between the hand as you drop the left heel down, come into warrior one, inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands down, step back to plank. So this is sun salutation B, we're halfway there. Take your Chaturanga slowly and in control, modify if need to. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, Ardha Mukha Shavasana, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot up and back, strong upper back. Exhale, warrior one. Right heel drops, arms overhead, inhale. Exhale, hands down. Take your slow vinyasa, and if you need to skip vinyasa, stay in downward facing dog. It's all good. Inhale up, exhale down, downward facing dog. Let's close the cycle, feet together, inhale. As you exhale, walk or jump to the top. Inhale, lengthen. Long exhale, release. Inhale, bend the knees and Utkatasana. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale all the way up, arms overhead. And exhale, bring the palms in the center of the heart. Now we feel the heat, the heart beating. So let's continue. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Long exhale, back to plank. From plank, drop your right elbow and then your left elbow. Interlace your fingers if that's an option you're going for. Shoulders above the elbows, lifting through the hips, inhale. Now from exhale here, come back into plank. We love this one, don't we? Drop the left elbow. Drop the right elbow. Come into your dolphin plank. Squeeze through the belly. Press your left palm and then your right palm into plank. And back to downward facing dog. Full breath in. And exhale. Inhale, right leg up and back. As you exhale, come into warrior two. Left heel drops, arms all the way up and out to the side. Whew, you're feeling it. Take a moment in here, inhale. As you exhale, side angle. So resting your front arm in the front thigh is an option. Option to drop that right hand somewhere near your front foot. Open the chest, twist, look up, inhale. And then as you exhale, back into warrior two, inhale. Extend that front leg. Close your toes so we're coming into prasarita. So your toes are pointing to the wider side of your mat. And then we're gonna drop the chest halfway down and all the way down. You can keep your hands on your hips and squeeze the shoulder blades. You can drag your hands behind your legs and pull through your calf or your ankles, or interlace your fingers around the big toe and try to spread the shoulder blades apart and together. As you drop the crown of the head down, lift through the hips, inhale. Exhale, release, come all the way up nice and slow, hands into the hips. Open your left toes to the back of your mat and bring the right toes a little bit forward, warrior two. Extending arms out to the side, inhale. Exhale. Find here your side angle, open in the chest, arms overhead. Full inhale. And then exhale back into warrior two. Extend the legs back into prasarita, option two. Hands behind you, collapse the hands. I'm gonna go sideways so you get to see. We're gonna press the hips back as you lean the chest halfway down, roll the shoulder blades in here. And then option one, stay here. Option two, we're gonna drop the crown of the head as close as we can to the ground. Now, try to bring the feet a little bit closer together. Sometimes we open the feet way too wide. The idea is to feel strength through the legs so we can press the inner thighs up to drop the head down. One more breath in. And then as you exhale, release the hand. And then find your way back down into downward facing dog. Full inhale here. And full exhale. Now just for fun, we're gonna do a little bit of flow. Some of you are familiar with this, some of you might be new to this, but it doesn't matter, we're all in this together now. Look in between the hands on your downward facing dog. Rise the heel as you micro bend the knees. We're gonna jump forward, keeping the feet outside your mat. So we're coming into Malasana. When you feel ready, go for it, have fun. Good. So from Malasana, try to point the knees and your toes in the same direction. So your feet are probably 45-degree angle open. Try to open the chest forward. And you're gonna use your upper arms to press the knee apart to help you elongate through the spine. Good. Now from here, slowly drop your sit bones down and bring the knees together for Navasana. Have fun with it. Good. From Navasana, nice and slow, we're gonna go back into Malasana. So we're gonna spread the feet out, press them down and lift up. Oh, it's a lot of core strength. Use your hands if you need to get there. 2 more rounds. You miss me, huh? Maybe not right now. Slowly, you're gonna come down into Navasana. Inhale, drop the chest forward. Exhale, back into Malasana, slowly. Use your hands, guys. This is you exploring with your body. It's all good. And last one, third round, Navasana. Remember any options of Navasana here to nourish your body. You don't have to stress your body. And last one, Navasana again, Malasana. Full inhale here. Full exhale. And then slowly from Navasana, come back in here, Navasana, slowly in. And then come into half Navasana, which I have to walk into the center of my mat. From half Navasana, squeeze the inner thighs. And full Navasana. And half Navasana. And full Navasana. Last one, half Navasana. And full Navasana. Come back into Malasana. Woo! And then back into downward facing dog. Downward facing dog now. Perhaps it feels like welcome back to sweet home, sweet home. Drop your right elbow and left elbow. Come into your dolphin. Now we work on the core, on the leg strength and upper body strength. See if you can feel and explore your dolphin right this moment. Fully engaging the forearms, the core. Inner thighs are lifting you up, so try not to sink your weight on the shoulders. Use that to help you grow taller through the hips. One more breath. Option one, stay there. Option two, rise your right leg right up. So three-legged dolphin. And then release if you're going for that three-leg and switch side. Breathe in. And switching sides. And then from dolphin, look forward all the way up to downward facing dog. A lot of upper strength in here, guys. Downward facing dog, inhale. And then as you exhale, look forward and jump forward for Malasana again. Repetition is what makes progress, right? Malasana, inhale. Exhale, Navasana. Navasana, inhale. Exhale, half Navasana. Hug your legs in here in Navasana, half Navasana, and roll side to side like a boat in the water. Point through the toes. Breathe in. Breathe out. And release. Hands overhead. Woo! You survived. You made it. Interlace the fingers and rest your head on top of your palms. So your palms are there like a pillow. Bend the knees and let the knees rest against each other. So you might have to lift the head to adjust the lower back. Close your eyes and notice your breath. Notice perhaps it feels super energetic body, perhaps a lot of vitality right now. You're feeling alive. So take this time to feel gratitude for your health and for what the body can do. Just feeling grateful for the space and time that you have carved out of your week for your practice. And release the hands, hug the knees into the chest, give them a nice hug. A little twist to the right, so keep both knees together, extending your left arm, twisted supine. Both knees to the right. Let the chest to kind of twist, so you look over to the left, inhale. I know this one is one of those asanas that you can want to stay here forever. But unfortunately, we're on a schedule, so bring the knees back to center and switch inside as you please. Slowly opening your right arm, letting the knees to gently drop as far down as they go. Remember to use props if you have to and you need to. It's all about working with the body. And slowly come back to center. Let's do one bridge pose before we go into Shavasana. So lift the chest to roll the shoulder blades. Lift the pelvis as you press your feet down. And then press your elbows on your upper arms to help you lift the hips a little bit higher up. Option one, guys. You can interlace the fingers underneath as you continue to roll the shoulder blades in. Another option is just pressing the upper arms and fingers pointing up. Now try to use a little bit of your glutes and try to keep the knees as wide as the hips so your toes and your knees are pointing on the same direction, which is the front of your mat. And press the feet down, elbows down, shoulders down, and lift the hips a little higher. And then slowly come back down. Rest here for a moment. Hands on your chest and belly, keeping the knees bent. Close your eyes. You have the option one to go into Shavasana, or option two, you're coming into a seated meditation. It's just 2 minutes of full silence to allow the body and the nervous system to digest the movement of the practice. This 30 minutes went super fast today. So 2 minutes of full silence starting now. Just adjust to make yourselves comfortable. When the 2 minutes are up, I'm gonna ring the bells and we're gonna seal the practice. Very gently. And just deepen the breath. And your conscious awareness back into the body as you start moving your toes and your fingers. If you're in Shavasana, make your way slowly into your comfortable seated. And if you are in meditation, slowly continue deepening the breath. Just gonna read you something that I found really helpful from this book that I've been reading. The title is The Breath. Every second you're doing something that is crucial to life. You breathe. Most of the time you do this on autopilot, breathing without even realizing you are breathing. But when you bring your conscious awareness to your breath, every inhale and every exhale can be a blessing to your body. Each inhale allows your environment to nurture you, and with each exhale, you nurture the environment around you. The breath is a constant flow of generosity and gratitude. So always remember, you have the breath with you to help you to anchor to the present moment and to appreciate the exchange of energy between your body and everything that surrounds you. Let's close this practice with one more breath together. Full inhale through the nose. And full exhale through the nose. And your palms together in the center of your heart. And as you bow your head, reconnect to your intention of the practice. I truly hope you feel more balanced, more focused, more relaxed, more yourself. An upgrade version of yourself. Thank you kindly for joining me today again. It's truly an honor to be in your home through this little magical virtual screen. Wishing you a wonderful rest of your day, a great weekend ahead. Namaste. Thank you very much, yogis, for being here today.